was enough to buy about 100 trucks. From Mercedes, I reached AG Chukwueze. Then my babies, label hit be trying to sway me, pay me. Broke the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me, I kill everything innately. At the helm of the mothership of drip, you can see me leaking.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Black Knights of Melbourne taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. Up to the 20. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of the game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
That goes for a gain of 31.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
First down, here's Burrow. Wide open, it's Marshall complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. First and goal from the 3. To the air again, Burrow. He's got it. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Lance to throw on second down here. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Lance now on first down. Flushed out right. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Now Lance. Forced out to his left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And Lance will try again on second down. Throw right side complete to Dotson. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Black Knights are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative. Yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet. He's got a man complete. Still going. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the defense. This is a live ball. And after all that, they're going to start out with unbelievable field position on the return. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
The Lance going to throw.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Throwing now is Lance.
This is caught by Evans. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Here's Lance.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
And Lance now to throw. He had a man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they're likely to force a field goal attempt.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
11.
Burrow will throw. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense. feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I've never returned punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peak to know where they are about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away. He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you, and that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
11 MT tank.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Here we go.
Chase, the motion man right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Here we go.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And Burrow going to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback gets dropped on the ground, it runs through the whole organization from the owner all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Got it inside the 10. Still not a first yet. The third field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is taking it right down Broadway. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, he's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Lance. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down, Black Knights.
Black shot.
To throw, it's Lance. That's going to be caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Touchdown! Curtis Samuel. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Black Knights are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. On the return is Charlie Jones. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And things have definitely gone south since the last time they had the football. Remember, they had the safety. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So now it's a tie ball game as they start over 1st and 10. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Bengals 19.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Jones now on the return. Now Jones. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On one, ready? 11. 11.
After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. Short throw to Smith. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Gun.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is caught inside the 15. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
12.
Now Burrow. And it's caught. 5
5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage.
5 yards. 3rd and goal.
12.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Austin Eckler in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. It's caught at the 1, but he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
Here we go.
A final shot before half for Lance.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
And now off to the races down the right side. He might score. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. He goes 105 yards on the kick return. And the Bengals have retaken a third-quarter lead. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
First down and 10. At their own 30.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose, and the Bengals grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He was back there forever. You got to get rid of the football there.
I mean, the amount of time he had was probably double what you normally have to throw the football. and he doesn't find anyone, so you're exactly right. He's got to get rid of it. But the next question I would have is, what were the receivers doing?
Touchdown, Bengals! T. Higgins, 27 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
11, Thomas.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they were right on target there with a fade to get the 2.
It seems like a low percentage play, doesn't it? Because you're throwing it into a tough spot and there's not much room to come down. But when you have a really athletic receiver and a quarterback with touch, it's hard to defend.
And it's a touchdown. It's a kickoff return score on a squib kick. And the Black Knights use the short field to get in for 6. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Taken down at the 42.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
11, MT, tape. 11, MT, tape.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. Now inside the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it? I absolutely love that play call there. They just came up with a big play. They've got momentum in their direction, and they come back and take the shot at the end zone, just unable to complete it. I love their...
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Throwing outside, complete to Chase. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Burrow on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
On third and short, the defense did a really nice job of telling the quarterback, we're not going to give you the short routes and throw it to the sticks. You're going to have to beat us throwing it downfield. What they didn't account for, his legs. He pulls it down and runs for a first down.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of it.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase
from 19 yards away.
And the Bengals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Lance now on first down. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
Back to throw here. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Back to the air on second down. It's Lance.
Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He's going the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Lance looking to throw it. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on fourth down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from third and long to now it's a go situation here on fourth and inches.
Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on fourth down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Another another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. In trouble, and he's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
That should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
First down and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Okay, right?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Desperation time here. Lance. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, 9.
Now Lance again. He returns it right back to Samuel.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
At the 22-yard line.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Play action, now it's Lance. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Trey Lance.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Black Knights have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Lance going to try to throw for this.
It fights him off.
And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Here we go. 11.
And they pitch it to Eckler. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Here we go. 11.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. He's got room to roam. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
11 M3.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Next to score, Black Knights 52, Bengals 47.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
This is first and 10.
11.
To throw, Burrow. And that one to the right side and incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that one there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Here now, third down. Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down, Black Knights.
On the ball. Ready?
They'll go again with Gibson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready.
A give to Gibson running right. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Ready, break.
On third down, here's Gibson. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Sly on for the extra point. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure they thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel...
And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2. Here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2, they don't get it. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blow.